What's up, everyone? Today we are talking about volume of a sphere. So there's a pretty simple formula for the volume of a sphere. It's not something we've seen before because it is unique to a sphere. So that formula is volume equals 4/3 pi times the radius cubed. So we're dealing with volume here, so that's why our radius here is cubed. We remember from our area formula that our radius was squared because we measure area in square units, just like we measure volume in cube units. So 4/3 pi r cubed is our formula for the volume of a sphere. So let's look at this sphere over here. We are given the diameter of 6 inches, and as we know, our radius equals 1/2 of the diameter. Nope, not 1/3, 1/2 of the diameter. So here we can say that's 1/2 of, again, not 1/3, 1/2 of 6, which is 3. So our radius is 3. And from here it just becomes a simple substitution exercise. So I'm going to substitute, for reference, I'll write r equals 3 up here. Now I'm going to substitute this 3 in for my r and then evaluate. So volume equals 4/3 pi times 3 cubed. Okay, so 3 cubed is 3 times 3 times 3. And 3 times 3 is 9. Times 3 is 27. So now I'll substitute 27 back in. So we'll have 4/3, and I'm going to move pi to the end, and you'll see why in a minute. 4/3 times 27 pi. Okay, and from here I can use my calculator to evaluate this 4/3 times 27. So when we do that, we get 108/3 pi, which simplifies to 36 pi. And that's why I left the pi at the end, because a lot of times people like to leave pi in their answer just because it's clean, it looks nice, and you don't have big ugly decimals. And also it gives you an exact answer. So I can say that the volume of this sphere is exactly 36 pi cubic inches. But if I wanted a rough approximation of this number right here, I could substitute 3.14 in for pi and get an estimate for what this number is. So let's do that. So we can say that 36 pi is approximately equal to 36 times 3.14. And when we do that multiplication, 36 times 3.14, we get 113.04. So just over 113 inches cubed. And that's an estimate for the volume of the sphere. So whether you leave pi in your answer or approximate it, either one works. It just depends on which way you prefer. So that is the volume of a sphere.